It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you, Jesus. This is how I fight my battles. This is how. This is how I fight my battles. Yes, 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 guys. This is how I fight my battles, through prayer, through speaking the word of God, the positive word of God, to myself and to others. This is the time, eleng gore, yo, we need to be kneeling down. We need to be praying left and right, day and night, every minute, every second. Yeah. I am saying all of these, guys, because now um a lot is been happening behind the scenes. Ha ke shebisisa, it is an attack from the devil. So trying horror, I should question the presence of God in my life. I should question, you know his his faithfulness in my life. And ah I did for a second, I did. But now the Spirit of the Lord reminded me who I am in him. The Spirit of the Lord, evoked in me and reminded me whose child I am. Who am I serving in this world? And I started to rise up and, started to praying and praising God and everything, and accepting everything that is happening to me. Or you know what? You are a liar. You are less than nothing. You can never win. You have been defeated by the blood of the Lamb. I started to declaring the word of God. I've started to declaring, and casting out and doing all of that stuff. That's the way go tshwantseng go nne ka teng. And being close to God, having a relationship with God, it is so, so important. Because now, when the time feeling down, feeling like, you wa tlogela, o latlhela toulu, nothing is happening and everything. When you have a relationship with God, the Spirit of the Lord, inside of you will remind you, gore o mang, who are you, where you come from and everything, where are you going and all. And you will start having that power, having that strength. You feel like you can fly like an eagle. And yeah, that's where I am today. And I would like to say, go baneng ba Modimo gore, hold on to your faith. Be patient, wait in prayer. uh, God will show himself. God, has plans for your life. God knows everything that you need, not what you want, and he knows the time. So se re tshwantseng re setse rona, what we need to do is to wait patiently, in him, in prayer, and not let, distractions, those little words, negative words tse di kenang mo ditsebeng tsa rona, tse di kenang mo dikelelong tsa rona, di re tlosa. We shouldn't let them, derail us, from where we are with God. And yes, what I want to tell you guys ke gore, God is alive, God is real, and God is a fighter. He fights for us. When we need him, sometimes o thole gore, the situation, when you start to look back at your life, and and look at where you are today, and what you can only say is that it can only be God. that I'm still here. It can only be God that I am alive, you know. And sometimes you'll question yourself, vele gore, you know, how did I get there? How did I get here? In fact, you know, those were the questions that I used to ask myself, you know, gore, yeah, yes, as I come from far. So God will not let you down, uh, uh, um, looking back to where you come from, where He has, you know, lifted you up with His bare hands. You know, when times were, you know, when times were hard. You know, when when there was no one. Because when you have problems, when you have when you are going through tribulations, you know, people, you know, start to 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 run away from you. You know, you'll find yourself only one, go sena motho. And by that time, you should remember, or you are not alone. You are with God. God is with you. And one thing hape e ke batlang go stressa in this, you know, video ke gore, you know, we need to start to declare things ka melomo ya rona. You know, with our own mouth, we need to confess everything ka melomo ya rona, because this world, you know, this earth was created, you know, by the word. God spoke, uttered a word, and said, let it be. And since God is within us, God lives in us. We have that authority, we have that power to speak things, you know, into existence. You know, I remember, you know, in my household where I come from, in my mother's house, they all have got diabetes, they have high blood pressure, they have cancer, they, you know, all these sicknesses. And I remember by the time I was declaring this with my mouth, those shall not be my sicknesses. I I do not own any of those, and they will never be a portion. They will never be my portion, you know. And it has been like that. You know, in my 59-year-old life, I don't have sugar diabetes, I don't have high blood pressure, I don't have, what do they call it? Bolwetse bo ba marapo. What do they call it? I'll remember, guys. Yes, I did declare it, and by the time Nick, I was declaring this, I didn't have that strong relationship with God. I didn't know nothing about Jesus. But I just spoke the word and said, you know, that will never be my portion, you know. And let us stop to own, you know, sicknesses like, you know, go high, you know, where I come from, they have sugar diabetes, you know, ke bolwetse ba ko gae. That's, you know, they have high blood pressure, so it's okay for me to have it, because, you know, we have that right. We have been given authority. Let us use that authority that we have been given, guys. You know, so yeah, let us, you know, trust God and have faith in Him. And we should, you know, stop to believing in things that we see. You know, the churches that we go to, they have, you know, we have been trained, Hore, when you have a car, God is with you, you know, you are on the right track. Or when you have your own home, or when you are rich, you know. uh, it is important, listen to me, it is important to be rich in the spirit. It is important to be rich in the spirit, than to be rich mo lefatsheng. Because our lives, we are spiritual beings. Our lives started in the spirit, and where we are going, you know, ha re tloga mo lefatsheng le, we are going to be spiritual beings. where we are going. So we are going to be the spirit, we are going to be with our Father, whom is the spirit. Listen to this. Faith is a substance of things that are not seen. I'll end there. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you. I love you. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for supporting my channel. You are welcome. You are loved. You are all of that. Trust in the Lord and stay in your course. Run your race until you finish it, and never stop praying. Pray without ceasing. Bye. Thank you.